I'm going to go over the lateral pipes that connect to our pop-ups. Pop-ups come in a few different sizes, typically 4-inch, 6-inch, and 12-inch, depending on what the planting is, how high you need to get up to go over the tops of your plants. 4-inch is usually used for lawn areas, 6-inch for ground covers, and 12-inch if you have a higher ground cover or some shrub areas. Right here you see an example of a 6-inch pop-up. One of the things to note is that there is a swing joint on the bottom here. The reason we use a swing joint is so that if this head has to be adjusted in height, it can be, but also if anything ever happens to this, there's any impact on that head, it has some flexibility, and that way it won't snap the pipe. Sometimes people just use a T that goes right on top of the pipe, and any impact can actually crack the pipe, and that makes it a lot harder to fix as well. So we use swing joints on all of our heads. Also, one of the things I want to make a point of is these heads have a side inlet and they have a bottom inlet. We always use the bottom inlet. If you have lower pressure for your water, the side inlet usually doesn't work to push the head all the way up out of the ground. So if you see that there's a problem with the head lifting, probably what's going on is either your pressure is too low and it was over designed, or there's not enough pressure and it was the side inlet was used. This is a 12-inch pop-up, and as you can see it's much taller. Typically for these you would dig a hole right for the head itself. The pipe would come in at a higher elevation, and then this swing joint allows you to pivot the head right down into the trench. So that's the difference between a 6-inch and a 12-inch pop-up. When checking to see if the sprinkler system is working properly, what I like to do is go through with the contractor and make sure that we have head-to-head coverage. That means this head that I'm standing near is reaching that head over there, or a little overlap. The head layout should allow for head-to-head coverage, but also if I'm reaching that head, I don't want to spray deeper than whatever this direction is. So in this case it will reach over to the hedge, and that works out just fine.